player has regressed. Hold on. Let me go see.
This is the last opportunity to resign your players, or they will become free agents.
Let's see. Cody Parkey. There we go. It's exactly who we want back. Here's tag. I don't wanna. Forward. I mean, we need a punter, so I guess. That was perfect. 28 years old. Sure. No. Okay, stage 1, I guess. Whatever that means. Haven't really. Most of the times I'll just skip the all season. Interested? New game. I want a wide receiver. Let's see. Let's see the ages of some of these guys. 27, 29, 26. Not bad. 29, 27, 25. 27, 31, 29, 23. Not bad. One back as tight end. Let's see. Let's see. He's in 84. No, let's play spit. Okay. I mean, he's really. I mean, off season.
All combine stats such as the 40-yard dash are now available in scouting. Check it
Okay,
out.
here we go. 40-yard
Each player
dash.
now has a combine grade. This score represents how combine performance tells you how his speed.
Let's go look at our watched wide receiver. Let's look at him. First in 20-yard shuffle, second in that. 31st and 30th and first. I mean, he doesn't need a bench. Let's see how he's got. He didn't really go out of the way. What are these guys that went combine? Here we go. There's a guy, but where are all the guys that came first in the running backs? There's first and 40-yard dash. I'm gonna guess this guy's a fast one. Speed back. I really only did that. Available, let's see. Let's see. First, let's check out. Oh, we already have that guy. Let's see, 7.1. Let's see. You going first round? Mid first round? 1. He could be used. Mid first round. Whoa! Wow, he beat that 40-yard dash. 6.8. Let's see, anybody else? Joe Stinger. This guy's gotta be. He had a good combine grade. Look at that. Early second round. He's got an amazing combine grade. He's gotta be like, what? That I don't understand. I guess. Wow. Oh, he's undrafted? That good? Early 4th rounder? Watch this guy. 3rd. So yeah, it's really no order, but whatever. Advance next week, whatever stage 3 means. Grab this water. Sign free agents. New. Just gonna advance week. So are there 5 stages to the off? Yeah, 5 stages of the off-season. Draft, and then I don't know what's after draft. Another stage. So 7 stages, maybe. Draft and then a 6th stage.
Welcome to draft week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this.
Wow,
Start the draft
Paxton
when
Lynch
you're
is
ready.
back from getting injured. Start the NFL draft. I'm just gonna let my just simulate it. Just hope we get stuff. I mean, I don't really want to go through drafting. That'd be boring, and I just want to get back to playing the game. That's interesting. Hold on. Nope, not done. Ooh. Okay, so advanced draft recap. Let's see. First round pick was a left outside linebacker out of San Diego State. We got the. Oh, yeah, we won. Never mind. 70 overall. 5th round pick. Wow, that's a steal for a 5th rounder. 6th round. Did we not have a 3rd round? We do have a new wide receiver. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Let's go to preseason. Even though we will not play, but I will just simulate training. Well, I guess we can't do that unless we want to play. And I do not want to play the preseason. Okay, advancing to regular season. This has been 10 minutes of me just going through the off-season / preseason. And that's preseason week 4. Regular season. We'll check our schedule. Set season goal. I'm upping the difficulty this year. 8 wins. We'll go 11. Because I'm upping the difficulty. Let me do that. Last year I kind of just... Gameplay now. League settings. Pro, all pro. League type. Sit starter, that doesn't matter. That's injury, yes. 6 minutes, yes. 4 roster, yes. Public, private. Oops. We're just gonna go up from that. Thursday. Why are we playing tennis? Why would we play Tennessee? Color Rush. Cool. Wait, are we wearing our color rush? Hopefully we're wearing our color rush. 45 catches, season goal. I mean, interesting year. I mean, a lot of our big players last year got injured towards the end of the season. I mean, Paxton Lynch got injured in the Super Bowl, which all that recording ended up getting copyrighted. And so I just deleted it, and yeah. Because there's no audio because of the copyright. What it was wrong, but...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Oh, yes. I love these color rush jerseys. I love both teams out here.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man
Oh,
up.
wait, does that mean... No, I think I know who's not in. Unless Gabriel's no longer on the team. Hold on. Man, I always skip... Injured, okay. Of course you're injured.
Guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
On 3rd down, Lynch.
Oh, you had the ball where you dropped it.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Schedules
here's the
2
veteran
games for
Steve
Monday
Weatherford to
night
punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. Only
Oh, I did up the difficulty, so I guess that's why.
So the football will be at the 25
We haven't ran well.
Oh,
we didn't catch that. Maybe this will be too hard.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And nothing doing.
I really think that the running game's just horrible
go
in
as a
this
loss of
game.
a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink,
is
you might miss
it?
something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
This one grabbed by A.J.
I mean, he was open.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
I mean, if you're gonna leave that open, I mean, pass to it all day. Here goes coming McCoy.
Action here on first down.
Deep
drop. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know I'm not giving enough credit to the defenders because that pass was incomplete. But come on, it was A.J. Green. I always expect him to come up with the ball.
Yeah, on those deep routes especially, even on incompletions, it's fun to watch him run those routes.
It certainly is, but he eats up ground and he usually goes up and gets it.
Tackle made by K1 Short.
Maybe I have to adjust
I think the blitz there
sliders
really disrupted the draw.
help
And
the
it's
run
usually
game.
when you catch them in a blitz, the draw works pretty well. If you're the offensive coordinator right now, that's visor throwing time, isn't it? Because
That was
that's supposed
lucky.
to work in a big way.
Kind of just scrambled, threw it up.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they
Here we
wanted,
go.
what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time. And
See
it
if we
paid off on
can.
that play.
What does the
And
red
a nice
and
pitch
green
and catch to
like
pick up
boxes
the
mean?
reception against
I
man coverage.
don't
Both of
know.
them read how much
There we
yardage they needed,
go.
figured what they had
There
to
we
do,
go.
and were able to beat
Okay,
the
maybe
man
it's just the
coverage for
blocking on this
completion.
place. Maybe this is a really good
Trying to get one more
run
in here before the quarter
defense.
breaks.
And this is the end of the quarter. I want to see what happens with this. I've never watched it.
So that'll do it for the first quarter as we kick off another season. 3-0 is our score, and we'll be
so they
back to
just show
South Florida
highlights.
after this.
Okay, so that's all it
This
is.
presentation of the NFL on
Oh.
EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Second quarter.
All green, which I still don't know what it means, but I'm assuming
On
green's
second
good.
down, it's McCoy. And he'll take it from the 9 down to about the 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he won't have
There
the
we go.
touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Red zone
And a
alert.
great impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one
And
continues
that's supposed to
downfield.
be a jump
After all the
ball.
preparation,
Let's
all the
just
practice,
run it
a
and
play
then
like that
go
will
back
absolutely
to
break your
A.J.
heart.
Green.
They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. He tried to break that
Got a
plane,
yard.
but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. Having trouble here from the 1. Couldn't pass it in, couldn't run it in. Now what?
I'm going to channel old school coaches right now. Go get it. You're at the 1-yard line. Let's get a surge. Let's get some leverage. Let's punch this thing forward.
Man,
Have
I'll
someone
just
carry
kick
in.
it. I mean,
On is Nick Novak now to try the field goal. From the left
Where's
hash, he'll have to
Nick
cut this at a
Novak?
tight angle. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Dolphins.
hold on, I'll fix it. Novak shouldn't be playing.
Football will be at the
I mean,
25-yard
I
line
picked
as this
up
offense gets set to
I'll
take
put
over.
Cody Parker. He's only better.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy.
Where's the
And he'll
blocking?
fight
I
forward
mean,
to about
I
the
understand, but
27-yard
how do
line.
they
2
let the
yards on
hole,
the pickup
like
there.
you could
It'll
see
be
the
2nd
hole
and 8.
and then it just
They know that old
collapses.
expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
3rd
somebody's
and
there
inches.
defensively. That was the same case on that play. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. Lynch now throwing on 3rd. And he's got him. It's the tight end Cameron. Jordan Cameron, he's on
I feel like he's
the
gonna be.
road.
Where was everybody? Wow.
In for a Miami touchdown.
I just needed to juke out one guy and score. That was way too easy.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another
Guess
shot
we'll
at it
run it.
as they quickly
2
head back onto
turnovers.
the field.
Normally that's me. Looks like Paxton Lynch is kind of
Now a first down carry here from McCoy.
What
And
does
he
the
is gonna
green
lose
zone
yardage
mean?
here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
Hold on, I like this play. I like this play. Man.
So we have reached halftime here in the third.
Well, I'm not
and
watching
okay,
halftime.
so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will
Deep
be
kick,
fielded on the back line
and
of the
he
end
will
zone.
not return this, and
And we drop you into the start of this next possession.
let's see if we can try to catch this team sleeping. See if McCoy can kind of fake him. Ooh, McCoy's got this. Oh, he's open.
Now it's the offense's turn. And this is caught at the 20. It's a big play.
Man, A.J. Green
51 yards.
Listen,
allowed
no sense
7
in
rushing
wasting
yards.
a great catch like that.
Yeah, most of these
On a
yards
short
are in the
game,
air.
get downfield like you
Doesn't
just did
mean we
there. Use it
can't
that
still
way.
try to
dink and
rush.
dunk. 10th carry now for McCoy. And get this one down to about the 17.
If we're gonna hold, let it be a touchdown. Like, if you're gonna hold, let it have a big game. Come on, Yonda, you're like a 90 overall.
Caught him through the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. From the shotgun, it's Lynch. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the
I don't know who
12-yard
that
line.
is, but I
It's a
feel
pickup
like
of 17 there. And it'll make it a second down.
That was a nice
Here we go, we'll run it
What the
right
receiver's
here.
trying to do is make the defender think
All
he's going
green, which I
upfield
still don't know
for
what
a
it
deeper
means.
route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4
I
steps,
feel like it
and
means
cuts
it's
towards the
good
middle
because
of
I
the
just
field,
got a
and now
big
what he's trying
hole
to do
and a
is
big
use his
6-yard
body
gain
to keep
out
the
there.
defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
So the
I
run
feel
gets
like
them
it
the
means
first, and now
good.
they operate with a fresh set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation now.
There we go. McCoy's gonna power in. I mean, not as nice for yards, but gets a touchdown if you played the McCoy against the Titans. For your fantasy team, we'll have some points.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. Oh, spinning away. And he'll get this
McCoy,
up to the 40-yard line.
he's kind of woken up. Wow, look at that
Back
jersey.
in Miami, it's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah, I've
They
kind
send
of
Green to the
heard
left
all
on
of
his
that.
own. On first down, it's Lynch. Going deep for Keyshawn Martin. Oh, incomplete.
Keyshawn.
A turnover
Okay,
would have really
interesting.
helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's
Yeah,
just second
that's
down.
bad.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Ah, I saw
Escaping, he
X.
goes down.
It's like, yes,
Kamalei
yes.
Correa in there to get him for a loss of
No.
9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got
See,
so
do
many
we have the one
responsibilities
with
as
us?
an offensive line,
No,
you gotta
we
deal with
don't.
the nose tackle,
So
the
we
two
can maybe
defensive
only kick a
tackles or
30-yarder
ends, and then
with.
sometimes you just
We'll let
gotta
Nick
count for
Novak
everyone.
play
The
this game.
linebackers slip
I
free.
think I should
That'll go
just
as a
release
punt
the
of
last
34.
year.
So the football will be at the 25-yard
Here we go.
line
Let's see
as
if we
this
can get a
offense gets
little
set to
pass
take
from
over. Out
Give
comes
him
the
a coin
Dolphin
space.
offense now
So I
as
really
they
like
get
this
set
play.
to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
There we go. That's
As they
5
head to the
yards.
field now, with the game
That worked well.
this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep
green,
in.
I'm guessing good, so
I'm
I'm just
going to show my
gonna be
age here
like,
a little bit.
yay,
Running
green.
backs catching the ball as safety valves.
I just ran into my blocker. Which might be why my running game's so bad.
65. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Lynch. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God.
It's picked off. And his guys are going to take...
Touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Right side caught by Jackson. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Lynch to throw. It's caught. Cameron left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2-minute warning, okay.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Lynch. And this is incomplete. His tight end Jordan Cameron the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance
Okay,
to
here
let
we
it
go.
develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage.
Cameron should get open, and this is his round.
He's back to throw. And caught by Cameron right side.
There we go.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I'm not really worried because that's a lot of time
look
on
at
the
the size
clock.
of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really
There we
the
go.
game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. Partners, a lot of fun.
I don't think
watching
he'll get a
the NFL now,
one-on-one.
isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run a...
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Got the one-on-one. Go up to AJ Green. Need a drive. Final drive. Need a touchdown. Stop on D. Here we go. We got a chance to actually win it.
Next possession, the score 7-0. Out comes the Miami.
We had to call
offensive unit
timeout,
now
but
to get set to take over. Now Lynch to throw. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
I didn't want to call timeout there. Just figured that's too much time to have.
Lynch to throw. He'll rifle
He
this
beat
one
him.
deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're operating in the red zone. Now McCoy. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Old school defensive tackle play dictated just stood up.
Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And this one is right
I thought
through.
that missed.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So a driving rain, but he steps up regardless of that rain, puts it through just like he's... Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you,
It's
and
exactly how we knocked them off in the playoffs, which you wouldn't get that because copyright. And yeah, I don't know if it was in-game music or if it was music around the house that was played, something near me. Let's upgrade dish. Oh, and no, never mind. New and this, I guess. I didn't realize some of these were like 1,000. I just read the top and auto upgrade. Let's see. Big injury decision. As much as I want Taylor Gabriel to play through this injury, and he doesn't have the height, I'll just start back up. He'll be back. We need to work on center. So we got a good right guard, good left guard, pretty good left tackle, decent right tackle, get a better center. I mean, great team. I mean, Nick Jacobs, Foster. I think you're better. I don't really like Aaron Foster. Bills, Broncos, Panthers. Just play week 2, skip training. Offense only. What's their color rush? Red? Lantern. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's have them wear a throwback. I'm gonna guess we're at home, so I'll wear that, and let's wear a little throwback. Well, whatever. Here we go, 2 games in a row. Go undefeated. That's hard. Win by 3 points. 3+ points. Throw 1 TD pass on 100 total yards. That's easy. Be a target 10 receiving yards. That's easy. I mean, he's open a lot of the time, so I end up passing to him, so. Rush for 45 yards. Rush for 45 yards. Pound it for 50 yards. Oops. Goals, money, wide receiver, 1 TD catch.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Interesting. Now we have games going on this weekend.
They'll throw on first down with Lynch.
There's the 10 yards, and there's probably a touchdown.
He's all alone.
That was quick.
In for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his second.
Let's see if this works again. If this works again, same exact play as we scored.
Simple one-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Man, I wanted to try 92 yards already for Jordan Cameron.
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. Now it's LaShawn McCoy, first carry against his former Buffalo mates.
Ooh, I'm guessing that was the Thursday night game.
8 yards on the pick.
Will we get a play in
Some
London?
options on second and short.
Did they schedule a game for London?
You almost forget that someone
Do
has
they
to carry the
schedule a
ball to
game
gain
for
the
London
yardage.
in this game?
The leverage by the offensive line to create space up
Ah, I
front.
should have cut that.
Really well done.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on second and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business. All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard
Come on.
line.
How have they not scored at all in any of these weeks? Week 2. How have these teams not
holding by the
scored?
offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Frustrating for a
Move
defense,
back up.
energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage.
I saw the hole and then 59. I'm looking for a better center. I'm drafting a better
And that's
one.
going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, that play
At 0-2. Will there be an 0-16 here? Team this year? He beat him.
Here's Lynch to throw. And able to find Green. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside.
Don't let him catch up.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient.
There you go,
and good
McCoy.
pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have. In
Priority alert. Ooh. Ooh, the Jets. JTSS. Jets.
And they connected there and picked up a 1st down. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about.
Please tell me his possession stopped. That's 8 yards. 3rd and 1. I'm gonna run a drag around.
Back now
End of
with
the
Charles
quarter.
Davis. I'm Brandon
Yep.
Gaudin. Second quarter begins
There we
with the
go.
Dolphins in possession of the
Jake Green.
football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. On 3rd and 1, it's Lynch. He's got his man here. It's Green.
That's a
And
1st
takes
down.
it down to the
Let's go,
13
AJ.
and picks up the 1st.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
5 rushes,
They give
20
him
yards.
4 yards
Pretty
there.
good.
It'll be 2nd and 6. Long drive. The
Who
defense
runs
just
that
cannot seem to catch a
high?
break and get off the field.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on
Don't.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
That's unrealistic.
And nothing
It does
there.
not stay in the air for that
They'll have to
long.
start this drive at their own.
That is unrealistic.
So the football will be at
It is so
45-yard line
unrealistic.
as This offense gets set to take over. And the Dolphins offense
Please,
now
somebody
ready
tell
to
me
get
if that's
back out
really
on the
realistic.
field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Lynch. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
AJ Green, I needed you there.
22. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
Trying for right, and it's intercepted.
Come on.
And they will set up.
And he's a rookie, but...
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football.
We need a big
at their
play.
20-yard line.
Get
So
something
here come
wrong.
the Dolphins. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can...
And they're short and Cameron. Curl flat.
Cameron, he's all alone. A big play there on the catch.
Couldn't get there.
53 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL,
He easily has like all the yard. See, will it get a one? Nah.
As they care about those guys that can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Geno Atkins, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. On 2nd down, Lynch. And incomplete.
You had it.
Nice hit.
How do you have control
And brings up 3rd
and
down.
take one hit and then get another, get hit again and then drop it?
Voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here.
That wasn't a good sky kick.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They send Green to the left on his own. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And for the 3rd time here in this...
He's out. He's an 85. Jeez.
A great read, and it's picked off.
Heck. Come on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set.
Tolzien led us to a Super Bowl victory.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Here we go. Just run out the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Last play of the first half. So we have reached halftime.
We'll see. We might play
All right, hang
him.
on.
We
We'll
get
jump
down.
over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Tolzien, they were able to get
That was the weirdest pass. It was like a little shovel. Or shovel pass there. 2nd and medium. Look at the 10-7. That's an interesting score. Drew Brees on Indianapolis.
Stop them defensively, get the ball back from the offense, and let's go downfield and score.
There we go. There we go, McCoy.
We have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got him. It's the tight end Cameron. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First down and 10 now.
Hey, Tolzien's a backup, but
Precise in the NFL. Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a hit loose.
that one's there, but that one...
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They'll try and run
there's just not much blocking. The blocking's just not there.
I know the focus is LaShawn McCoy here, but the defense is doing a really nice job. He's nowhere near his normal yardage total in this game.
Yeah, such a prolific rusher, well up over 6,000 for his career. How have they kept him down?
Well, a lot of gang tackling, getting to the point of attack with a number of people, not creating any...
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
Anybody know what the green means? I could just look it up,
but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over. Right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go on the field.
Like, why does it want to spin me there? If I go straight up, we've got more yards.
And he's back here in the struggle department in this one like he was a week ago. And partner, I think you can pin some of this on that O-line. That room to run just not there.
You mentioned last week that it felt like the offensive line was getting beaten to the punch by the guys across the ball.
It was pretty evident.
There we go, Scott Tolzien. I think we're gonna like rely on McCoy here.
They got started, so I thought your observation was spot on then, and you're right there again this week. Same thing is happening. Not able to get started.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this offensive line, they haven't been able to block.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the...
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. Now Tolzien.
Catch it!
A nice hit, jars the ball free.
You had it, and then you started to try to run with it.
Set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target.
Where is that pass, Tolzien?
But he didn't on that play. It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this
Unless we can make a stop on defense and get some.
The Dolphins getting set to go here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right.
You're out.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Hill. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Kendrick Lewis there to make the stop.
tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And he'll be hit from behind and taken
Come on.
down. Shaquille
Where's
Barrett
the
not dropping into
blocking?
coverage. He
Like,
comes on
come
the blitz
on.
and takes him down for a
Block.
loss of 9.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the
Jordan Cameron, he's all alone.
Cameron seems to be the only one that knows the end zone. And that was basically what it was early in the season.
Jordan Cameron, 81 yards. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Wow.
The Dolphins offense now
This is
heads back
Buffalo.
on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, you gave up a score last time.
Oh, that's
What adjustments do we
holding
need to
on the
make to slow them
defense.
down now and get
That's
the ball back for our
easy.
own offense? Is it more pressure? Is
Pass
it more
interference,
zone?
whatever,
What do they
holding,
have to do?
same
They're
thing.
trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Except-
Pass interference call. Charles, you were a defender. You know how hard it is to defend the pass without committing this penalty.
And if they would let them play with a little bit more contact and give the defender a better chance, we wouldn't have nearly as many flags.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it's first down Miami. Looks like
There's
the
almost
defense
no
in press
flags in
coverage
this
here.
game, but in
And
real
with
life,
that
yeah,
last
there's a
play,
lot of
he's now up
flags.
over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about
Overthrew
300
him,
passing game. To me,
Paxton.
300 yards still
Where's your
signifies excellence,
accuracy?
and he's achieved that in this
Jeez,
performance.
it's like all my
Tremendous field
players'
position there,
accuracy
and
went
a
down
perfect time
98
to
in
do
the
exactly
sun.
what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
You had it! Just reel it
It's
in!
incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time.
Huh.
Third down here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes.
But incomplete.
Come on,
Had some position,
AJ.
but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
4 down
In this
territory.
situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone,
Catch it! You have it! Whenever you put your hands on it, you should have the ball. Jeez. Jordan Cameron seems to be the only one that's catching the ball. God. God. Jeez. The internet quality is currently not sufficient. Well, I'll just finish this and wait for the quality to become better. See free agency. 71, he's 26. 23. Run block, run block.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
Can you just not, like, try to trade? No? Strong Josh. Can you not look for a player? Just manage my coach. Okay, so here it is. Trade block. Let's see, team needs cornerback. See, we already signed cornerback. Who do we have? Will it show us? Nope, it won't. Actually, let's just go into the vendor. No, they don't give you anyone. That's the trade block. Manually trade. Oh, first round. Wow. So now we have a good cornerback. Well, we're just gonna end it here.